In this video, we're going to be covering an SQL question, and this is going to be the last video on this series. This is Leetcode question number 1613. Find the missing IDs. We have been given a table customers which has a customer ID and the name. Customer ID is a primary key here. We are supposed to write an SQL query to find the missing customer IDs. The missing IDs are ones that are not in the customers table but are in the range between 1 and the maximum customer ID present in the table. Let's get to the example. We have three entries here: 1 who is Alice, 4 who is Bob, 5 who is Charlie. So if you look at the maximum ID in these entries is 5. So starting from 1 to 5, there are two IDs which are missing, 2 and 3, and that's what we need to return. Over here we're going to be using a thing a method in the we're going to be using recursive CTE in MySQL. This is the recursive common table expression. So basically in SQL you can call a function, can actually call itself multiple times recursively, and that's how you're going to be doing that. So we, in our other videos, we remember we know that we have been using this with statement where this can actually give you a temporary result and you can use that over here. But this time this is a common table expression and you put a recursive keyword before that, and what it can do for you is like you can keep calling itself. So what we are doing is like we are saying that select, because we need to generate those numbers 1 to 1 to whatever numbers we have up to the maximum. We're gonna be creating that, and basically we're gonna be, what we're gonna do is like we're gonna have 1 2 3 4 up to, all we need is all those numbers up to the max. So we need a table with 1 2 3 4 5 up in this case, and then at the end we will see that go through the customers table, right, and see if which one is not present. Going through all of it, just tell me which one is not present in there. We can actually return the result. So recursive CTE common table expressions, as we're selecting 1 as ID, and then we know that we need the maximum customer ID as the max ID from the customer C, and then we're gonna do a union all, select whatever ID you had plus 1, maximum underscore ID from CTE, so calling the same table again, and then where ID is less than the maximum ID. So as long as our ID is below that maximum ID, we're gonna keep doing that over and over again. So in the end, as I mentioned, we're gonna have ID as 1, ID as 2, ID as 3, ID as 4, and maximum ID is gonna be there, but we may not even be using that. Okay, now once you have that table, right, what you need to do is to just give me the ID as IDs from the CTE C. But remember that where that C.ID is not in this table. So the first thing is gonna come as 1, but you're gonna check that is it, if you select the customer ID from the customers, right, is it available in there? So yes, 1 is gonna be in there, so we won't be selecting that. Then we're gonna look for 2. So we won't be able to find 2 in here, so that's gonna make it to the result. Then we're gonna be looking for 3, 4, and 5. So only 2 and 3 is gonna make it to the result. That's it, guys. That's like this is the final video on this video series, and that's all I wanted to cover in this video. Thanks for watching.